we acquired over 1,300 policies, right? We realized gains on those policies of almost $180 million. We transacted, sold over 1,000 policies. So it's an incredibly active platform that I think that I wanted to highlight that we have made a difference from a capital allocation basis to seniors to over 1,300 seniors last year.
Welcome back inside our proactive newsroom. And joining me now is Jay Jackson, the CEO of Abacus Global Management. And Jay, it's great to see you again. How are you?
Man, just doing great, doing great.
Good. Well, you've had a news release out talking about the performance in 2025. It saw record-setting numbers. So I'll let you take
Right.
it from there. You must be pretty happy with what you saw.
Well, we are. It's really kind of a tale of the market that we're into and the underlying asset that we ultimately invest in. And yes, we had set record-setting numbers in our EBITDA and our adjusted net income and our gross and all of those things too, up over 100% for the year. But what sometimes gets lost is the origination numbers, meaning how many policies did we actually acquire? And we acquired over 1,300 policies, right? We realized gains on those policies of almost $180 million. We
Yeah.
transacted, sold over 1,000 policies. So it's an incredibly active platform that I think that I wanted to highlight that we have made a difference from a capital allocation basis to seniors to over 1,300 seniors last year. What a massive thing. We deployed in capital, right, over $600 million. So I think when you start to put all these things together, it shows the growth trajectory, but also macro. Where else are you investing where you can see these types of numbers in a very uncertain market? And I think that, that's what a lot of clients are asking us. And we're finding liquidity for them in an asset that maybe they didn't know had liquidity, i.e. their life insurance policy.
Yeah, the value face value is about $1.8 billion in those ones that you were
Yeah.
talking about it. And I think that's a key point you just made a moment ago is a lot of people are looking for options and a lot of people may not know there is an option out there that is right for
Right.
them. And that's what I guess is great about the team is to explain the options to people.
That is, and it highlights where we're going in 26. Like we have a massive addressable market, $14 trillion market, and we're scratching the surface at 2 billion, if you could believe that, right? Like we're barely getting in there. And so now you start to think as this continues to expand, we have more uncertainty in the market. Investors are again seeking uncorrelated assets. We're one of the largest originators in this space, putting up record numbers because it's an indicator of what's coming next. And I think that as people start to pay attention to us, Abacus, what's happening, they start to see these numbers. And I think that puts us in a really good position for 26 as well.
And lastly, Jay, you and I talked about your minority investment you made recently in a really large company that will give you access to even more of those things that
Yeah.
you've already set records on.
Yeah, that's right. So we made a minority investment in a long-lasting firm, been in existence 50 years, called Manning and Napier, based out of northern New York. And what we're excited about is they have over 3,400 retail clients that potentially haven't been exposed at all to the fact that they may own life insurance and it could be a liquidity option for them. And that could generate even more and contribute more to our record-setting numbers of 25 coming into 26. So there's a lot of synergies there. That's certainly one of them, and we look forward to capitalizing on it.
Yeah, there really is a story in the numbers for sure. Jay, thanks so much. Great to see you again, and
Great to see
we'll talk
you.
soon. All right. There's Jay Jackson, the CEO of Abacus Global Management.